Hey guys, it's Monday, so welcome back to Monday Madness with Lucas. So, this week's episode is on idols and leaders that we look up to in the trans community, trans LGBT community. Uh, let me tell you a bit about when I first came out. When I first came out, there wasn't as many trans people out and about. There wasn't as much trans visibility as there is now. I came out back in 2013, so we had a few trans people that were out, but we didn't have much trans man visibility. We didn't have Iden Dowling, we didn't have Lath, we didn't have Benjamin or Malcolm. So we were I didn't really know a lot of people in the trans community. What I knew was Tumblr and so on. So I I go to Children's Hospital. I met a lot of people, and I came to become close to Bambi Salcedo. Bambi Salcedo is probably one of the biggest activists in the trans community, especially with the Latinos and especially with the undocumented trans community. Um, I met her through CHLA, Children's Hospital, which I came out in one of our youth's calendars, 2015 calendar back in the day. Um, I had the pleasure of meeting her, the pleasure of being in that program, and helping promote and fundraise for the Trans Youth Division. During that time, I came to become close to her and realize all the great things she does for the community. She's the woman, that's in charge of a lot of stuff. She's has her trans Latina coalition going on. She has all these trans youth advocates, you know. Um, so she's very outspoken. She's a very smart woman, and she's probably one of my biggest idols. When it comes to it, she might not be as famous as Laverne Cox or who Janet Mock or so on and so on, Caitlyn Jenner and so on, but she is fighting for her rights. She's a very big advocate. Also, another person that's probably come to me and kind of got to talk to probably be Dr. Rosen. She's my doctor, and I know she's not trans, but she's a very big advocate, and she's very big on our health aspects. She's come to write papers, research papers about the trans youth and how they need to go through transition. Sometimes they need to transition. And although she might not be trans, she is researching and she is promoting our rights. Her and along with her husband Aiden, um, Olsen, Kennedy Olsen or something. I don't remember which of it. But they're really good people, and they're very big advocates on the mental health or medical health of the trans community. So it's kind of good to see that, because it's not just the media that we need to worry about, but we also have the medical aspects we're working on. There's got to be someone out there with the right research to say, okay, these are the effects of testosterone, these are the effects of estrogen. There's got to be concrete data. People are depressed when they're not on the right you know or kids need estrogen blockers, or they need hormone blockers before they transition, because they're getting way too depressed trying to go through puberty. So it's amazing to see them on their work, which also brings me to other people that I've started to talk to, and are becoming really big in the community. So we also have Soy Luna, who is she's very young. She's 14 right now, I believe, but she's become a really big advocate on the trans youth. So there's people that are not you know, famous, that are not like, you know, known for their, their beauty or their, and, you know, their stuff, but that work behind the scenes. They're beautiful, beautiful people that work behind the scenes to make this work. And I have had the pleasure of meeting, people like that, of meeting those people that work behind the scene. I've had the pleasure of being part of their programs and seeing them work hard, work for us. I've been to the rallies, I've done all that. I've been, I've worked through CHLA. I've worked, I've seen things going, and I've seen these people working hard to show us, to pave way for us. I know it doesn't seem like much, but those are idols for me. Because they're very big activists, and myself as an activist, I wish one day I'll be as big as them. It might not be, in that way, but I hope someday I've, become as big as them, and they're probably some of those, these biggest inspirations I could have. These are, people, regular people. They're, you know, they're working hard to see for us to have our rights, you know. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, for me, I idolize a lot of these activists, and there's a lot of people, who are making a difference. And, someday we won't have to fight for our rights, but for now, we have great people working behind that, and that's who I idolize. Idolize those people that are working day and night to, you know, make this a little better place. Make it easier for the future to transition or to come out and be like, you know, this is what's going on. And they're paving way, whether it be through laws or through the medical insurance and so on. And so, yeah. So, thank you for watching, and have a great day.